انت بتسديزي والله بتسديزي.
هو اغاني المونديال. شو هذاك الايلايجا. Welcome back to the vlog. Today's going to be a bit different. I've been so busy over Easter and stuff, just between church and family events and stuff like that. So I figured, just to get something out, I'm going to come and have a little sit down chat with you guys and do a Q&A, and I've got some announcements to make. So I put up some polls on Instagram and asked you guys for questions, and we're going to go through a few of these tonight and respond. First question, when will you be releasing more music? That ties into the second part of this video, which will come shortly. I've got quite a bit coming out in the very near future. All that stuff will be in the second part of this vlog. I'll talk about it, but very soon. All right, another question here. Top 5 dead or alive. Oh, that's so hard. I've listened to so much music in my life, different genres, different artists. The top 5, to put it all time, not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna have to go. I'm just gonna run with top 5 favorite, because that's gonna be easier for me to do. My top 5 dead or alive. All right, Logic, Kanye, Ed Sheeran, Michael Jackson, and Kid Laroi. That's, oh, but bro, top 5 leaves out so many. That's cooked. How am I supposed to answer just 5 dead or alive? All right, I'm gonna tie it in with this other question, because that way it gives me a better chance to talk about it more thoroughly. Who is your biggest inspiration in music? If I had to pick 2, it'd probably be Kanye and Logic. But even then, they're just like up here, and then underneath all of them, it's like Eminem, Tupac, like NWA, Post Malone, Kid Laroi, Ed Sheeran, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, the Beach Boys, Bruce Springsteen. Like I was brought up on, I think it's 60s and 70s, like rock and roll, like from my dad. It was the Beatles. Then you got the Ushers, the Jay-Z. Like it's too much. Like I can't actually pick 1 or 2 people. It's just such a big plethora of artists that have inspired me, and I hope that comes through with the music I make. I feel like it definitely will when my album comes out. It'll make more sense when you hear the variety of the songs and the differences and the ties that link back and forth. And I hope that can really show my influence better. How much money have you made off of your music? See, this is a very easy question to answer. I have made negative $3,000 on my music.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
Especially as a new artist, you're always coming up with new stuff and getting better and leveling up. So always changing and coming up with new ideas, new sounds, and new ways to express yourself. So I think that making money off music probably isn't something that will happen for me for a little bit, but hopefully one day soon. I haven't made money off music yet. All right, so there's a lot more questions, but something else to show you. CDs. I will be releasing these CDs very soon. Keep an eye out for them. But it's a CD of my album, Freestyle Friday / The Answer, which is my first ever project, and it'll feature the 3 singles that are out now, plus more to come soon. And it's all completely done by myself, James Angus. He was a massive, massive help on this. He's produced all the songs. He's done everything. He's been such a big help for me, and without him, none of these would be half as good as what they are. Big, big thank you to Mary and Sean as well. Sean, without him, I wouldn't have met James and wouldn't have had the opportunity to do all this. And Mary, just so much with bringing Habibti and Down This Road to life. Like without her, I don't think those songs would be how they are. Like, I'm so grateful to all 3 of those people for helping out with this project and believing in me. So this is something I'm very proud of, and I can't wait to bring this to you soon. And I figured while I'm here, I might as well run you through it. Holy, so this, I'm officially announcing it. This is my first ever album, Freestyle Friday / The Answer. It's a 2-part album. As you can see, you've got other ones, especially down here. After here, you haven't seen these yet. So, Freestyle Friday, The Answer by Charbel Torby. You got the tracks, a little thank you down there. CDs. These I'm going to start selling soon before the album comes out. So, make sure to stay tuned, because is going to go on sale on a website. All money is going to be donated to charity, and you'll get to hear the album early. And they're limited run, so once they're gone, they're gone. Figured I might as well just delve into my idea behind the album as well. So, it's a 10-song album. This has a prelude, so that's where the 10 come from. So the first half, which is these 5 songs, is Freestyle Fridays, and this plays on my little Instagram run where for 20 weeks straight I put out a freestyle every single week, and it's what grew my audience kind of. So all of you who know that I do music, you probably came across me by that and have since seen all my other music. And the second half is more of my meaningful and personal songs where I delve into challenges I've come across, and it really gives you a deeper understanding on me, my mindset, and my life in a way, whereas the other ones are more poppy, they're hip hop, like the other stuff's real, more rap focused, where I try and show off my ability a bit more and my artistic influence from artists that I grew up listening to come into play. So you've got first song done. I chuck that on as the intro. It's a freestyle that I actually came up with 3 years ago. Yeah, so that was done quite a while ago, and it's just put on there to show, you know, you can really come a long way from where you start to where you are now, and you never know where you're gonna end up or how you're gonna end up there. And the second song is Habibti. You all know Habibti. We got Late Nights, and this one here, Paranoid. This is gonna be my 4th single. This comes out on May 26th, so make sure you stay tuned for that. That one, I'm keen for you guys to see that. It's kind of a mix between, I'd say, Down This Road and Late Nights. It's a bit more upbeat, but it's still, I'd say it's a love song. It's a love song. So it's more upbeat than Late Nights. So hopefully you're playing it onto the way to the beach with your missus. And this is where we start to get into the answer side. So this one here is called For My People. Got a prelude. I came up with the idea still when I was doing Freestyle Fridays, but I kept thinking about Lebanon and my people and the tragedies they've had to go through, and it didn't sit well with me that I can live such a privileged and great life, yet my family, my friends, my home has to suffer so much. So I was looking through beats on YouTube, came across this one, and I'm like, this is the song to do it on. And the prelude, visiting the local church in my village with my dad one night, and we walk into this church one night, it's pitch black, the doors are shut, and we walk in and we just hear, like, it was such a surreal feeling. We walked in and you don't just hear the hymn they're singing, like you feel it. It was so surreal, and Dad nudged me on the shoulder and he said, can you film this for me? I'm like, yeah, I'll film it. And I just, whatever, had that feeling and walked away. Then the next morning I was rewatching and I'm like, this is what I need to put in front of this song. It gives so much more meaning to already probably my most meaningful song to me. So then we got Hold On Me. That's really about battles with temptation and religion and other faith-based challenges I may have faced, battles with temptation and knowing what's right but doing maybe something that isn't. That was me kind of reflecting upon that. Then the second last song on the album is Save Me. That's a photo from my home in the village, and it's overlooking the Bakar Valley, which is just, to me, it's probably the most beautiful view on earth. I've traveled Europe, I've been to Asia, New Zealand, traveled a bit of Australia, and it's just, there's something about that place. It's just so special, and to put it on a song like that, you know, I'm really grateful for the position that I'm in and the life that I live and have lived, and it's definitely good to try and shed light onto the troubles that my family got to go through and the shit that they have to deal with, and not just in Lebanon, but all across the world. Then the last song on the album is Throne, and it's just closing it with a bang. It's more of a, it's not as meaningful as the others, but it's really like, just let's get a little bit cocky on this song. Let's just talk our shit and see what happens. So that's the album. Freestyle Friday is the answer. So it'll be out July. CDs will be available before then, so you can give it a quick early listen. All of the profits will go straight to charity. So I hope you keep your eyes out for this and can grab one when it's available. My name is Charbel Torby, and this is my latest single, Late Nights.
Late nights I'm seeing more, and lately I'm seeing more. Wishing I could just see you more, I ain't seeing flaws. Decided it's certain, of course there's only one I want in this world.